What if I told you one billionaire just dropped $179 million in one single month and didn't ask for a single plaque, building, or photo op in return? This isn't a stunt. It's a seismic shift. Welcome to Black Joy Interrupted Quick News, where we share the stories that shape our community, whether it's joy celebrated or joy interrupted. If you haven't done so already, like this video and let us know in the comments where you're joining us from. Now let's get into this story. Philanthropist MacKenzie Scott, one of the wealthiest white women in America, has made a historic $38 million donation to Alabama State University, marking the largest single gift in the school's 158-year history. Alabama State President Dr. Quentin T. Ross Jr. called it a defining moment for the Montgomery-based HBCU, which is home to a proud legacy of Black excellence, from civil rights activist Ralph Abernathy to comedian Ricky Smiley and NFL player Reggie Barlow. The donation came just days after Alabama State's spectacular 56-13 win over its rival, Alabama A&M University, at the Magic City Classic in Birmingham. But Scott's generosity didn't stop there. In the same month, she donated $63 million to Morgan State University in Baltimore, $38 million to the University of Maryland Eastern Shore, and $40 million to the African American Cultural Heritage Action Fund, which helps preserve historic Black landmarks, and HBCUs nationwide. In total, that's $179 million in new funding this month alone, all directed toward Black education, culture, and legacy. Scott, whose net worth sits around $33.9 billion, has pledged to give away the majority of her wealth since her 2019 divorce from Amazon founder Jeff Bezos. And true to her word, she spent the last few years investing in institutions that have spent generations doing more with less. Quick timeline check. Before those October HBCU gifts, MacKenzie Scott quietly dropped $70 million to the United Negro College Fund in September. Then she did it again in November. She gifted $80 million to Howard University in the District of Columbia, one of the largest gifts in the school's 158-year history. Her gift landed in the middle of a political era that's openly targeting Black education, with this administration defunding HBCUs, dismantling DEI, and calling our progress unnecessary. While they're busy trying to erase us, she's busy investing in us. She's funding the preservation of our history and the longevity of our educational institutions. That's now over $300 million directed toward Black education and heritage in just 3 months. This isn't charity, it's course correction. It's rebellion disguised as generosity. And of course, the Billionaire Boys Club had thoughts, and their self-appointed spokesman, Elon Musk, never misses a chance to remind us who he is when his white entitlement gets bruised. The richest man in the world took time out of his day, not to end world hunger, not to fix his platform, and certainly not to pay his employees, but to hop online and criticize a woman for giving her own money away. Because apparently running multiple companies and dodging lawsuits still leaves plenty of time for fragile egos. He called her a super rich ex-wife who hates her former spouse, and even blamed her donations for the decline of Western civilization. Meanwhile, other billionaires are busy buying power, building bunkers, and posting self-congratulations on social media. They call it innovation, while we call it hoarding. And it makes you wonder, where are all the Black billionaires? Where are the celebrity moguls, the tech giants, the culture capitalists who built their names on Black audiences, Black style, and Black labor? MacKenzie Scott didn't come from this culture, but she's moving like she owes it something. So what's stopping the ones who actually do? This isn't just generosity. This is reparative justice disguised as philanthropy. It's what happens when wealth meets accountability, when power decides to repair instead of perform. If you've got a platform, a business, a voice, this is your blueprint. Because Black institutions don't need sympathy. They need funding. They need respect. And they need to maintain a sustainable belief that their legacy is worth the investment. And after MacKenzie Scott's move, the bar is no longer low. She just raised it. And the rest of the billionaire class has no excuse. Because this right here is what Black joy looks like in motion. It's the joy of seeing Black students walk across a stage debt-free. The joy of our history being funded instead of forgotten. Every scholarship created, every campus restored, every door opened, that's Black joy lived out loud. It's not performative. It's progress. And for once, the story isn't about a billionaire taking from us. It's about one choosing to give back and helping Black legacy breathe a little easier. Thank you for watching Black Joy Interrupted Quick News. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to share your thoughts below, because every story matters. Whether it's joy celebrated or joy interrupted, it's all part of who we are.